Hey guys, Joseph R. Long, the Sumo-sized ginger coming at you today, and today I want to talk to you about why Christmas just felt weird this year. Be sure to hit the subscription button below if you'd like some weight loss advice, some inspiration, or you'd just like to keep an eye on my journey. So this year has been very different from any other year in my life. I'm somebody who has a lot of aunts and uncles, and I'm used to spending time with family, at least around Christmas time. Not being able to really has me out of sorts this year. But, I guess it's to be expected. 2020 has been one terrible year for everyone that I know. But it has me out of sorts a little bit today, at least on a normal day-to-day basis. As I said, I'm used to going and seeing family. I'm used to going and giving my mother a hug, shaking my father's hand, seeing my niece. I haven't seen my niece since last October. Now, a big part of that is because they were all the way across the country. But then when they moved back here, it was in the middle of the pandemic. That's so heart-wrenching to me. They've been up here for over 6 months, and I haven't really been able to see her because of fears of this virus. And that really has me out of sorts, as I said. I'm somebody who thrives on my relationships with people. Being able to connect with others is something that makes me feel good. I'm not an extrovert by any means. I spend most of my time at home, and I prefer to be alone. But everybody loves that personal contact. Everybody loves to interact with their family and loved ones, whether that's your adopted family or your born family. So that's made it a little tough for me this year to keep my upbeat nature. Not that difficult though, because I'm the kind of person, I roll out of bed, and I'm bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. So I'm kind of excited to see that these vaccines are coming out, because after talking with my parents, my mother is in the first round of vaccines, the joys of being a healthcare worker, you get it first. And my father, he should be getting it sometime in spring. I can't wait for them to get these vaccines, because I want to be able to see my parents again. They're a fountain of knowledge that I lean on constantly in order to help myself and further whatever it is I'm looking to do in my life. And I know they're getting up there in age. I shouldn't rely on them so much. I'm a grown-ass adult. But I'm also their son. And knowing that they're in a predicament that I can't affect in any way beyond staying away, it's difficult for me. Still, I love them. I can't wait to see them. I can't wait to see my niece, my sister. I'm ready for this pandemic to be over, guys. I've told you guys when I first started this whole YouTube thing, Corona struck and not much changed for me. That's still pretty much true. And then on top of that, with all of this stuff going on, all of this pandemic, it's made job hunting very interesting. You see, when I was growing up, ever since I was 16 years old, I had a job from 16 until I was almost 30. And the way I got those jobs was by pounding the pavement. I went out and went into different stores, put in a million different applications, and hoped one would call me. And that's how I've gotten every single job I've ever had. Even when I was working in warehouses, I walked to the warehouses, applied at the warehouses, got my job, did my stuff. You know, nowadays going remote, it's a lot different. Having to do this thing with the camera, this back and forth, I enjoy using my camera, and I love meeting people on Zoom. But it's still different. You don't get the same sense of a person if you can't reach out and shake their hand, you know what I mean? So it's made job hunting not difficult, but different. And all I can say is, I'm looking forward to whatever position I get. I can tell that my cameras are going to be a huge part of it going forward in sales. And that makes me excited because I love to use my cameras. If I'm given a reason to use it, I use it. Now, today, I'm going to be on LinkedIn. I'm going to be doing a bunch of cruising. I'm going to be trying to find great opportunities for me, and I'm going to be applying to them. The way I'm going to be applying is with my camera. If you connect with that, please leave me a like and a comment below. Now, there's another thing my wife and I were talking about over the holiday season. We've decided to switch up my diet. Now, it has more to do with making it so that we can eat together than it does any problems with the diet. I truly enjoyed carnivore. I love to eat meat. But it was difficult for my wife and I because we eat such different things when it comes to meat, you know. She loves fish. She'll eat nothing but fish. She doesn't like any other type of meat. And fish is the one type of meat that I don't enjoy. So it made things difficult for planning and being able to structure our meals around each other. So we switched over to being mostly plant-based during the week. I mean, a little piece of meat here and there, sure. But mostly plant-based, 90%. And then on the weekend, I give myself a day that I call my Carnivore day, where I can enjoy whatever it is I want to eat. This week, pretty sure it's going to be ribs. I've had ribs on the mind. Now, the way this has helped my wife and I is that we're able to better connect with each other. We have more time that we can talk because we're eating the same meal together, which is not something we've been doing lately. Remember, fostering those relationships in your life are extremely important, and anything you can do to help grow that relationship, you should do. Now that's why I chose to go mostly plant-based with my wife. Not a big fan of fruits, vegetables, and all that. But if it helps me grow closer to my wife, I'm more than willing to make the sacrifice. So that's all I have time for today. If you enjoyed the video, please leave me a like and a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe if you'd like some weight loss advice, some inspiration, or you just want to keep an eye on my journey. I hope you guys have a fantastic new year, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.